How's it going, everyone? We have finally made it to season one off season for the Grapplers, coming off a big Myrtle Beach Bowl victory to get us to double-digit wins. First season in the Sun Belt to go along with a Sun Belt Conference title. Never, I think I've said this maybe in the last few episodes, but as we go through the schedule here, never would have guessed that, especially after this East Carolina game. This game, it almost ruined me. It was like, oh man, this is gonna be rough. We're not gonna. I didn't know. It was a lot of dark thoughts, but then this game happened, and it kind of. I don't know if the loss flipped a switch, or if getting a win over James Madison flipped the switch. But we ended up going on a pretty crazy run with a lot of insane games. Look how many one-score games those are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We went 6-0 in one-score games, week 9 and on. Out of what, 8 games? 9 games? That is not a... hey, Parker Lester being a damn good ball coach, but that is not a recipe you want to be in a lot of the time. Don't want to be in one-score games, and I wouldn't know. I am a Nebraska fan. So, but it makes good YouTube content. I hope you guys enjoy it, but hey, the season was one hell of a ride. A ride we all didn't expect, at least like I said, I didn't. So let's kind of just go through some of this season now and look at kind of how the college football world is wrapping up in this universe, we'll call it. Tulane makes it as the group of 5 at the 12. Oregon, Florida, a lot of the teams you would kind of expect. Clemson, not really. They've had an off year, but Florida. No one would expect Florida. That's fair. So that is what the CFP is looking like right now. Heisman winner, I don't believe this was in a past video, but it ended up being Arch Manning. He's a god in this game. Mateer, Daniels, Branch, and Baugh. Baugh's a beast. I've played him in the Nebraska Dynasty, and he is not fun to play against. Take a peek as well, since it's here. Again, at how the conference standings wrapped up. I don't know, again, why James Madison didn't make the conference conference championship, because they had one conference loss while Louisiana had 2, but Raging Cajuns made it and they lost, so that's cool. Point differential is still negative 46 because we kind of got dicked earlier in the year. Ended on a 5-game win streak though. Very, very fun. I had a lot of fun. I wonder if did we get any votes maybe, or will we eventually? Nope, just Michigan State dropped out. Maybe we'll get votes once I sim past the bowl weeks and stuff. But we'll take a look at everything else here before the college football playoff gets going. Miami University, that's cool. First team All-American. Pierre Dantzler was a first team All-American for us in the middle. Deservingly so. He had 160 tackles this year. We'll look at the stats in a bit, but just wanted to go through here. Raydell Downing as well, freshman All-American. He had a very productive year. Kind of was our big play guy, it felt like, when we needed him, or needed a spark. We'd find ways to get him the ball. Jewell and Crawley, both first team all Sun Belt, deservingly so, along with Watson. Kind of a weird one, I think. I'm not sure 100% why he's here, but he ended the season hot, so maybe that's why. Dantzler, obviously, though, too, all Sun Belt. Xavier Millett, second team all Sun Belt at quarterback. Started the year slow, but once we kind of figured out the offense and the scheme we wanted to run, he just took a hold of it and just took us for a ride, like I've said before. Raydell again, freshman Sun Belt, and Gentry, I think, because he probably had a couple blocked kicks, if I had to guess, is why he's there. But we got some accolades. No award winners, but that's kind of expected. Maybe we would get the linebacker of the year or whatever. But I don't believe in terms of just college football overall, there's anything else here we need to look at now. So let's take a peek at the season stats. Our fearless leader, redshirt senior from Situate, Massachusetts, I guess. It says he's a pure runner, but man, was he was the man. Best quarterback, second, was behind Benjamin Fox. He's the second best quarterback I think I've ever had to play with, or had the privilege of playing with. 14 games, 68% completion, almost 4,000 yards with 33 touchdowns and 12 picks. High touchdown percentage, low INT percentage. I'll take that. He was just a monster. It felt like once we got into Sunbelt play, that's when it felt like he kind of took over. And then Ross Jewell was another crazy story. Early in the year, Marlon Roberts was our starter, the senior from Vegas, but he went down very early. I think that was game 1 or maybe game 2 at the latest. And then Ross Jewell came in and was like shot out of a cannon, it felt like, every time he touched the ball. And it proved it with over 6 yards a carry, 9 of 20 yards or more, 23 broken tackles. And then Blake as well gave us some explosiveness. Didn't get our backups too involved, but it's a good distribution, I feel like. I wouldn't want Jewell getting up over. I think I want my top back to be less than 225 carries or something. I think that's pretty safe. Blake only had a couple packages in when he got in the game, mainly out of like spread looks and stuff, but he'll definitely get the ball more because Roberts is gone and Darren Vess is the guy that would be next up, depending on how he develops. We also have we got some backs coming in. We got some playmakers. Rivers, Downing, and Crawling all got a few carries on the year in more like triple options type of situations, and we got 3 touchdowns out of them. So when we needed something big, they were able to provide that. Crawley, I think he's the best receiver I've played with in the last 2 college football games, it feels like. I don't know if I've had a receiver kind of perform this well without making it to the college football playoff. 85 receptions, almost 1,200 yards, barely under 14 for an average, and 10 touchdowns. He did have 9 drops, but he got targeted a ton. So that's all right. I'll accept it with those stats. And even Downing, like I said, big play guy, 17 yards a catch with 10 touchdowns. Just under 200 shy of 1,000 as well. Near 50 catches. And then Desrick Norwood was a guy that didn't play much because Tavon Rivers started the year as our number 2 receiver because we wanted more speed, but he struggled to get open. And once we kind of started to sprinkle in Desrick Norwood a little more, he started making big plays, as you can see, with 23.5 yards per reception and 4 touchdowns. Like, let's look at how do you do this? Player card. That's how I can do this. I totally forgot we can look at this kind of stuff. So this is cool. Bald. Still bald. And then we go game log. Yeah. Look at this. So look at this. Look at this. He didn't play the first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. And then had just over 500 yards and 4 touchdowns the last 1, 2, 7. I'll give you 7 games. So he is going to be a big target for us next year with Crawley graduating, and then hopefully Raydell continues to develop well. Seabrook is gone as well. Almost 400 yards through the air for him. So that was solid tight end reception that I'd like, but just doesn't have the speed. He got open when we needed him to, it felt like, though. So honestly, receiving core was pretty good, and only Crawley and Seabrook are gone. So feeling good. It's just about who's going to throw them the ball. sacks, allowed quite a few sacks early in the year, but kind of locked down. It felt like once Millette kind of started to get confident and maneuver in the pocket. Quite a few holding calls and injuries though, so that sucks. And yeah, 163 tackles for Pierre Dantzler is fucking insane. This is the most tackles. This was all computer too, because I want the back end. I want this defense to play their ratings. So I try my best just to play the D tackles. And Pierre Dantzler, 163, 31 TFLs, 2.5 sacks, and a pick. Just an absolute freak. Just a freak. And then McCall got way more playing time than I thought he would this year, him being the backup middle linebacker, and he even got a $120, 15, 3.5. So he's going to be the one to take over for Dantzler, and he might shatter the tackle records for a career. Holloway, Howe, Lattimore, Jackson, and Palmquist are 5 DBs. Got 3 of them over 100, and 2 of them, the other 2 are over 85, or 85 or higher. So a lot of tackles. There was a lot of short completions and stuff. We don't quite have the speed here, and we only ended up with, as you see here, 4, maybe at most 5 picks if someone's not here. No, it's 4. 4 picks on the year. So just we had to be aggressive and left the guys out on an island sometimes. TFLs though, Watson there, 22 TFLs, got hot second half of the year. And then Keon Coates, junior edge rusher, 13 and 4.5 in terms of production. I like that, you know. I thought he played well. Not any really splash plays, it felt like, or that I can think of, but he did his job. I don't think he was too bad this year. And then Watson, before he ended the year with like a 5-sack run in the last like 2 or 3 games, Coates was our most, I believe. So pressure needs to get better from the D line. We need to not manufacture it. We just need players to get it. But hopefully with the class we get from high school and transfers, hopefully that helps. Any defensive no defensive touchdowns. Had some blocks this year. Yeah, Parker Gentry had 3 blocks, so that's he's a special teams demon. That's why he was what was that? He was a Sun Belt all freshman. That's right. Snaps, a couple guys over Howe and Lattimore over 900. So that's impressive. Never looked at the snaps before, but it's cool to see. Don't really think there's anyone else. I mean, Preston Farrell, I thought was pretty impressive for the sparing time he came in 3.35, almost 50 tackles on the year. He had that sack for his safety in the bowl game, 3 TFLs. So, and Clayton as well. These guys are going to have to play a lot next year. So, nice seeing that they had solid production, it felt like, when they did find time. Kicking, Bo Barfus, that's what we'll show now. 75% of the year with a long of 48. You know, just a 68 overall kicker. Punting doesn't really matter, but there's Herb Hogden. He's leaving. Or no, he's a sophomore. All right. And then Jewel had that 1 kickoff return touchdown. That was amazing, and no punt return touchdowns. So that is how the stats round out for the team. Near 1. We'll show team stats too. We'll show team stats after all the other bowl games play, so then stuff like evens out. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll show the job offers. We're not going anywhere, but NC State out of the ACC wants me as their next head coach, so that's pretty cool. But we're sticking right here in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Nothing else to see. Let's go ahead and sim forward to week 2 of the bowl season. Okay, guys, let's see here. Michigan, I saw it before we got in. Michigan is the first college football playoff winner of this dynasty. They win 2 in 3 years. Let's see. They just kind of throttled them. It looks like Klubnik was bad and Bryce Underwood was insane. So, yeah, that's going to lead to a lot of points for Michigan, and Not a ton for Clemson. So that is what is that. That doesn't make sense. But now we can look at the team stats that I mentioned earlier. See where we ended up in the nation. In the nation, excuse me. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 6. Sixth in yards. So a lot of yards. 33.2 points per game. Pretty good. I think we led the country in yards per play. Pass touchdowns and rush touchdowns were respectable. So offense wasn't a problem, especially with Millette being the conductor. But as you can see, the reason Dantzler and so many guys had a ton of tackles is we allowed a lot of yards and a lot of defense. So we did have 29 sacks, which is pretty solid for this team, I'd say. But defense is going to be a heavy emphasis as we move into the meat and potatoes of the offseason now. So if there's something else you guys wanted to see in the offseason, put it in the comments. I'll make sure to make a note of it and do it for year 2 offseason. But let's get into the transfer portal and the recruiting and all the fun stuff. Let's sim ahead. Get it moving. See who's leaving. We kind of already know most of the people that are leaving because I highlighted them on senior day. It's a lot of transfers, it looks like. But let's go to QB. Millette is gone, and Truesdell wants to transfer, and he was our backup quarterback. So I'm gonna make sure you need to stay. He hasn't been persuaded, and we only have one other persuasion. Okay. Rivers looks like he's gonna leave. Jewel, no, Jewel, please. No. Ross Jewel is transferring. Oh, man. I guess that's what happens when you have a stud at the small school. They perform well, and then they want more brand exposure, and they're gone. He's gone. So I guess who else is transferring? Anyone else of note? I mean, Holcomb, I guess that sucks. Because what do you mean coach prestige, man? What else do you want from me? We just went 10-4 year 1. And then Rivers for more exposure. So that's not fun, guys. That's really bad. This is not good. I guess we just gotta move on, though. You know, maybe we'll try and see where he ends up going, but nothing we can do about it now, I guess. We just gotta reload. That's the name of the game when you're at a school with an explosive offense. So, pro potential went down because, I mean, it was non-existent before. So, I don't know why that needs to be there, but let's take a peek at the transfer portal. What's going on here? Let me get over there. It's so slow. Do we have anything? Oh! Jaden Davis, the quarterback from the national championship winning Michigan Wolverines. That's interesting. We'll add you to the board, my friend. But let's kind of look at some positions here and see what are some options. Davis, any names of note here? Jackson Hamilton, pure runner. I mean, that's what Millette was. Grayson Loftus from Charlotte. Anyone? Chris Denson from Clemson. I'm gonna throw you on the board, my friend. Anyone else that's kind of like, wait, why are you looking at us? Doesn't Elijah Thomas? He's a pocket passer though. I don't know. This is kind of, we have a lot of options at quarterback. Marcellus Tate, that's a cool name. What else do we got? Deshaun Purdy and Roquan Barber. Got some cool names at least. Oh my gosh, Barber's the one that wrecked us. He's the one that destroyed us in the game earlier that we were able to pull out at the last second. So I think I think we'll look at those quarterbacks. We don't really need running backs, but is anyone paying attention to us here in running back land? Let's look at rank. Oh, top what? 4, Caden Fegan from Illinois. 6'3", 250. Oh my God. Big man. Get on our board. Micah Ford. Does anyone have speed? Jacoby Williams from Texas Tech. That'd be cool. He wants to go somewhere smaller. Excuse me, I burped again there. That's just what happens. I don't think we need another running back, so we'll look at Fagan because he'd bring something we do not have. What about O-linemen? Anyone? Okay, thank God. There's some O-linemen here. Let's go. And there's some good ones. Josiah Thompson. Oh, I'm pretty sure he was a 5-star. He's transferring from South Carolina, but he's looking to transfer back. So we're going to look at all of these guys, throw them on the board. Need some guard play. Ashton Funk from A&M, Caden Moreau, Louisiana. We have a lot of transfer interest. That's lovely because we lost a lot of people. Secondary as well. I should have looked more at defense first, but we'll come back to it. A little Hurley. 6'2". Nice size out there on the outside. And Terrence Welch, 6'1". I think that'd help a lot. And then strong safety, I guess we need some. Can we throw anyone on here? Michael Yarborough, whatever your name is. Duncanson. Oh, we got some guys down here too. Kai Stokes, Shields. Oh, that's it. That's all we can look at right now. So I'm going to look through these guys, and actually quick, we'll go through who's committed already. Trinidad and Shudak, Tuata, Matt Ray, Kevin Sowles, Howie McGrath, Johnny Bibbs, and Teddy Christmas. Those are, and Lawrence Paul. But other than that, guys, don't have a ton from the high school class, so I'm going to take a look at these transfers to start in week 1, and then I'll let you know the update here soon. Okay, everybody, I got the board scouted, removed a couple guys, didn't think we really needed with how many we ended up adding on the board, and added on a couple edge rushers that had us first. Don't have enough points to give them scholarships, but giving 25 in a Scully to a lot of guys, and then 50 in a scholarship to Jaden Davis, the quarterback, and Josiah Thompson, the left tackle. So this is what we're going to have to deal with after week 1. So let's just kind of see what we have to work with now in week 2 of the portal and go from there. First for a lot of guys, and one of the linebackers from high school that we scouted ended up committing to Florida State. So that is what it is. It's tough to beat Florida State. It looks like we are in a recruiting battle with A&M, but they didn't give a scholarship. Okay, so Flint he's gone. We can't recruit him, but we'll give these guys scholarships just because we need guys on the edge. So just because, second, first for Welch, second, first. Okay. No one else is going after Ryan. No one else is going after Moreau. No one else is after Funk. Okay, so there's some guys no one's going after, so we can redistribute some points here and I think have a pretty solid transfer class. So let me do that quick. Got all the points redistributed, added some more to the guys we fell back into second in, and also got Thompson and Davis coming in on a visit this week. Hopefully we do the right hard sells and stuff, because I would really like them to be on my team. I would really much like that. So let's just, no cuts, straight to week 3. See if we get them. Please. Damn it. We didn't get them. So this is going to be a tough offseason, because if we don't get them, I will be sad. I'll be very sad. So just kind of continue to move down here, right there. Yeah, we did jump up for Davis. Do we have the right? Okay, perfect. All the right stuff there, and not for him. That's not good. Let's switch some stuff around. That's probably why he didn't commit, because we didn't do anything right. That one, no. Let's see, this one, no. That one, no. Do we have one that would work for him? I guess this one's probably the best. Thankfully, no one gave him a scholarship after that week, so we're fine there. Henry now has someone jumping in, and it is the Tennessee Volunteers, so I don't like that. We need to lock you up. You are a stud at right tackle. I suck at finding which one of these is the right one to do. It's probably going to be that one. It looks, might be, we'll do this one. And then we'll get you in on a visit here. Get some playing time in you, man. Give you all the playing time you could ever want. Scholarships there too. Sheesh. There's some scholarships now all around. Okay, he doesn't have one, so that's good. Meadows is probably a lost cause, so I'm going to remove him to get us back 50 points, and hopefully we can lock up some of these other linemen. Let's see here. Let's get back up here. Funk. We'll get you here this week. You want... Oh, dude, you want... What's your... Yeah, you want playing styles a deal breaker? Okay. Playing style. We'll do that. Take this off here. This is live, guys. This is how my brain works in recruiting. Boom. That should be a good visit. Okay. That should be a good one. So those guys are coming in together. Vegan could come in for a visit, but don't have enough points for that unless we want to maybe take some off of these guys. Yeah, we're fine. Take some off, leaving those on Gaten though, because we're in a battle. So we have 15. And I think if we do this, yes, this will have 3 guys on the visit that will very much enjoy each other's company and bonding. Hopefully they all commit, because that would be insane. Nothing else we can really do now, though. We just have to pray to our lucky stars that some guys decide to commit, because it's getting down to the nitty-gritty, and we get one. Jaden Davis, the quarterback from Michigan, is coming to be a grappler. Huge. We didn't lose out on anyone else either, it looks like, so we got some battles. We got some battles here in the final week of the transfer portal. Gaten's still being dumb and not committing, but Jaden Davis, the quarterback, 88 throw power, 78 speed, solid accuracies. Very happy with that addition. Everyone here looks okay. We need to get Moreau on a visit. What's your thing? Exposure. Well, we're gonna give you a pro potential because we have a B- in that for some reason, and it's like the best thing that we're able to talk to you about. So we're gonna get that out of the way. This one? No. Do we have one that will work for him where there's something he doesn't hate? We need brand exposure. Okay, we'll do that one. Hopefully that works. Now, no one's looking at him, so that's good. We're not going to bring him on a visit, because that'll just hurt. You visit now. You want playing time. Without a doubt. You're a corner. That's like the thing corners want the most, is playing time. So I need to remember which ones are the right one. Okay, that was pretty quick. Did all right there. Welch. He can't come this week. He's on a visit. That sucks. So we might lose out on both the corners. Yeesh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Gonna have to really just hope and pray. That's what it's gonna come down to when we hit sim for that final week. Guess that one maybe? No, it's gonna be It's going to be that one down here. There we go. That one's not very good, but might as well give it our best shot at the hard sell. You know? Stokes, not looking good either. Ah, yeah, that's a lost cause. Take him off the board. And we'll just... Oh, no. Why did he stop? Oop, hit the wrong button. Why does he not want to be here? Oh, playing time? Well, dude, we're the only one that gave you a scholarship, so you can make up your mind if you want to, or you can go work at a Target or a Walmart, I guess. I don't know what your major is. I really hope this works because there's a lot of people that didn't commit yet, and I don't like that at all. So let's give these guys, I guess, a couple more points, see if that'll prevent anyone from coming in. I don't know if it will or not, but let's go up to here to Gayton, put another 5 in. That's what we're working with. Before this, guys, we are what? In terms of, we're 41st nationally, top in the Sun Belt though, so that's cool. We got 3 4-stars, 2 running backs. So we'll see what happens here in this final week. Please, 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 please let this be good. I'm putting all my chips on the table. Josiah Thomas, the left tackle. We get him. Kaysen Henry, the right tackle. Boom. Left guard, Ashton Funk. Strong safety, Craig Guyton. Come on. Jimmy Otagwe, the gem tight end. Both of those guys were gems. Justice Foley, corner. Cliff Soto, another corner out of high school. Both those guys are. Another high schooler, Steve Hemps. James Coward, 4-star out of high school. Lacombo out of Idaho. Ryan Howerton, he was a transfer. Oh my gosh, we're getting a lot. Another transfer. What is happening? Caden Fagan commits. He wanted to be a grappler. We get one of the transfer corners, dude. Oh my god. We got the edge. Thankfully, he committed. We got the other edge, too. Oh my god. We only lost out on 2 people. That was the most insane offseason in terms of commits at once that I have ever had. Oh my lord. Where did we end up at? We had to have jumped. We only went up 4. But 26 total commits is what we end the season 1 cycle with. And we got some guys. Wow. Really built up the trenches. Defense didn't get a ton of help, but we did get some corners and some edge rushers. So hopefully some guys can step up because we got some playmakers, I think, in this class. So let's move on, see some overalls, move around some positions, and get to those training results. Here is now one of the fun points in the Dynasty, I think, or we are really in it now because we get to kind of see how our team is going to be for year 2. And what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of our top players on the team going into year 2, at least right now, before, off-season training are transfers. So that's insane. And as you can see, this is why Jaden Davis was important, because Shudak was going to have to come in and really perform. He's an impact, but as he's just a freshman too. And Jaden Davis won a national title last year backing up Bryce Underwood at Michigan. So I am excited to see what he can do. Fagan comes in to lead the backfield with I didn't look. I'll have to go look at where Ross Jewell ended up. Okay, make a mental note of that. But Fagan leads us in the backfield as a senior, but Isaac Trinidad, the 4-star out of South Carolina, is going to be the backup. It appears to be, at least. Blake will obviously still get some run. He's earned it. Receivers are weak, very weak, because Howie McGrath, 5'9", 170 freshman receivers, #1, but hopefully Norwood goes up quite a bit. We'll have to, along with Downing too. He's down here, so might have to see a different offense for this year, but I don't. Maybe Kerry Lacumbo can be a receiver. No, he could not. Never mind. I was gonna say he's pretty skinny, but nope, we'll keep him there. Otagwe, the elite dev tree. Okay, 85 speed Otagwe. He's gonna be the starter unless something crazy happens. So, do we have a fullback? We do have Noak. Let me move one of these tight ends. We'll move Chisholm to fullback. Yeah, you can go there. Tobias Chisholm. There you go. Left tackle is... Oh my gosh. Thank you for coming here, Josiah Thompson. That would have been very scary, and the rest of the interior needs to be cleaned up. So let's do that now, because Morrow, he can stay at left guard. And then we'll put... He's got 69 speed. He's a 79 tight end. So you're going to right guard, because you have the speed to be in. Only 59 speed at a Howerton. So you're going to be center. That is why you get linemen. Look at that. Our line is so much better now. Oh my gosh, that would have really sucked. Year 2 would have been really bad. Samuel Kofal comes in and immediately is the starter because we didn't get any recruits and didn't get anyone really else to transfer, along with Jaheim Lawson. They both have Power 5 experience, so that's good to see at least. Let's move Keon Coast to the other side, because I think he'll develop well, and that at least builds a little more depth right there across the board for the edge rushers. Bibbs comes in, big boy, 6'2", 303, gonna be the starter, but Ashton will probably, or should go up, so Ashton, Learby, and Bibbs will be the men in the middle. Kevin Ham. Oh man, Sam linebacker's weak. Linebacker looks to be pretty weak. We might have to... Okay, Lovick, he can play Will. So let's move Fuatu. We need to move Fuatu to Sam. Yeah. Put you on Sam. I think our Sam plays even more too. I wrote down our stats, and... Where did I write those? Oh, here they are. On the other side of the paper. Yeah, Sam plays a bit more, so we'll put him over there. And keep our backers as they are right there. But Terrence Welch, 80 overall. Did not expect that, but I'm very thankful that you are here, sir. Because he takes over for Cecil Palmquist now on the outside. Justice Foley, and then Teddy Christmas. We got some height, though. 6'1", 6'1", 6'1". 6 foot. Got a lot of size on the outside. Not much speed, but hopefully their length makes up for it. Clayton is going to be the starter at strong safety, and then Gayton did end up committing, so him and Farrell will be at strong safety, but we need to move someone over there. Might have to move a corner. Oh, I like Gentry there. Soto's only got 80. Omari Stackhouse only has 86 speed, so we'll move him to strong safety just to build some depth there. And kicker, punter, oh yeah, we got athletes. Matt Bray and James Coward. Oh, Coward's got elite. Oh no, James Coward is an elite dev. 79 tight end. What are their skills? I guess I should have looked at those first. So strength on Matt Bray is he's 6 foot 231. So that's understandable. Let's see what else we have here. We have, break tackle. There we go. Stiff arm truck. Okay, so he's strong, boy. Matt Bray's strong. Stiff arms are good too. Okay, they don't show anything here. Did I just go pat? Okay, whatever. Matt Bray, at least, we'll take a look. What's his best thing? Linebacker. That is, That's not what I would have expected. Let's go back. I think this view will let us see more stuff, maybe. Yeah, we should see more stuff. Okay, so catching. James Coward is very good. He might have to play receiver, I think. And where's the tackle? Tackle. There we go. 77, okay. 77, 83. Decent block shed and power move. 80 zone coverage is impressive. That's, yeah, 85 return. This guy kind of can do it all. Guess we don't really need him at running back. Linebacker probably makes more sense. I would, right? Now that we know what we know, maybe we do put him at linebacker. I don't want to put him at a will. Where's Mike at 73? Or a safety dude? That'd be hilarious. No, I think let's put him at Mike. Put him at Mike, see what happens, and we can always move him around. And then Coward, I think, is gonna be, I think we need him at receiver with what I saw in terms of his ability. Yeah, top receiver and second best hands on the team as it stands. So let's go take a look at James. Oh, Matt Bray. Matt Bray comes in as the top linebacker, but McCall and Dantzler 8 up last year, so we need two guys there. And I think these two guys can be the ones to do that, especially because they both have 87 speed. Dantzler was quick, but he didn't quite have the speed, so looks like maybe we help that out this year. I like what we're seeing. So let's go ahead and see those training results now. Position changes is probably the number one favorite thing, I feel like, from everyone. We can see like the big booms. Oh, dev trade. Desrick Norwood. I didn't even know this could happen. Desrick Norwood went up a dev trade. We do another one. Oh, Raydell went up a dev trade too. What is happening? Okay. That is amazing. Did we get a third? Braden McCall. Who wants to be a fourth? Nope. Three is enough. I am glad with that. Holy cow. I didn't know that could even happen. So let's go position by position. Davis went up 4, but Rutledge, Keontae Rutledge, the freshman, went up 9. So, you know, I still would say it's Davis's job, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Good guy to have behind him. So that's a guy to, you know, I think we might see him eventually, the way he's developing. So that's good. Fagan, one of the two, went up to an 84. Otherwise, no one really did much, but Blake went up to a 95 speed. So, what's his carrying? 73 or 75? I think we might have to go a little bit of thunder and lightning in the backfield, is what I'm thinking right now after seeing that. Fullbacks, who cares? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What? Okay. Isaiah Brigado, he went up to a 79. That is 14 points. What? He gained 4 pounds. He did some kick returns, but that was it. And then Alaric Haskins went up 13 to a 69. So our receiving core just got a lot better. Wow. I mean, he's a star dev, but I wouldn't have expected 14, and he's normal, and he went up 13. I don't get how this stuff works, but oh my God, Brody Thompson, the third string tight end, going up 19 overall. I don't understand what is happening right now. We have the greatest strength and conditioning coach, maybe in the country. Thompson went up to an 84, 82 Moreau, 80 overall for Howerton, 81 Funk, and 83 Henry. We have a straight 80s all across the O-line. Awful coats didn't go up much, but at least Tavares Griffin, solid offseason. Some top threes, solid, I'd say there. Even here, too, Ty Harper, Colby Brooks, they've never played, but at least they're just about to a 70, right behind Jaheim Lawson. D-tackle, that's the jump I wanted to see from Ashland, so that's good to see. It'll be these two, and then Bibby behind them. Kevin Ham took the top spot at Sam after training results. I don't know how much he'll play. McCall, though, just one higher now than Matt Bray. And then Jarek Lester, Parker Lester's kid, is at 67. So he might see the field on special teams. Lovick and Caldwell. Outside linebackers didn't develop as much as I would have liked. But hey, it is what it is. Corners, same as well. Gotta work on that, but I think we can live with this, especially with Welch hopefully being our now lockdown corner on the outside. Tyson Dolan went up 10 to a 66. And then we almost had Ty Stokes and Ricky Stokes. That would have been cool. But Edric 70, and then Farrell 67. So nothing. Oh, we got a new kicker, Casey Staganelli. Cool. Welcome to the team, Casey. Hopefully we don't use you much. But damn, guys, how does this stuff happen? I have no idea. But what a turn of events with some of these positions. We're gonna have some position battles, that's for sure. We have a lot of question marks on offense and just across the team. Got in a lot of new faces, so they gotta perform and prove that they can see the field. I believe that is the. Oh no, there's not. There's one more thing. It is the cut players. I don't know if we over recruited or heavily under recruited. So let's see what we're dealing with. Okay. We're under 80 out of 85. We'll keep everyone on the team. No one's got to leave yet. We'll stay in the Sun Belt. I think, yeah, for one more year. We got a lot of. It'll be a completely different team this year. So I think we'll stay in the Sun Belt another year and decide depending on what happens after that. Don't need to upgrade anything, I think, or want to really. I think I'm fine. Nothing we can unlock. So I'm gonna save those points for now, and let's just get into the official gateway, I guess, of season 2. No one calls it that, but we're just about to open it up and go through the door and begin the journey. Thompson's about to transfer because of brand exposure. I don't know what to tell you, man. You came here. So take a look at the custom schedule. At Indiana, at Syracuse. Okay, we're gonna. How many of these games? So how many home games do we have conference? 1, 2, 3, 4 conference home games. So this needs to be home. We'll play in the Carrier or the the JMW Wireless Dome, and we would go to Indiana. They would never play us. And then Maryland, maybe. I'll keep Maryland, but let's go. Got one team in mind. Are they open? They are. Let's go play South Carolina. We played Clemson last year. This is a rivalry game. I don't know the name of it. I can't remember what I gave it. FCS. You guys care if I do FCS? I mean, I feel like it's kind of cheap. Maybe we'll put on just like a lower team. Yeah, we'll go Eastern Michigan. I don't want to play FCS, so we'll go Eastern Michigan. Do we have we're not gonna play. Yeah, we're gonna change. We're gonna go open week 1. We'll go on the road for 3 weeks, and then we want to go week 13 open, week 6 bye. So how many games is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's only 11 games. So I guess, yeah, we'll go week 6. Or no, we'll do this. Let's go week 3. We'll have week 3 be a bye. We'll just put a random placeholder here. Week 3 can be a bye. There we go. Week 1, we will go play at South Carolina. So that's what we'll do. And then we'll move this back to being open. And I think that, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. We'll add one week 3 game. It'll be another home game, but let's see. If you guys have any ideas too, you can put them. Actually, I'm probably gonna end up recording, so don't put them in the comments. Who should we play? We don't go out. Should we go out west? Should we go play the? Oh my God, they're really bad. Oh my goodness. Boise maybe. Let's see. What about the Pac-12? Oh, no one's there. What the heck? Did I move them to the Independence? Why? Where are they at? Where are they? I'm confused. Oh, maybe they just don't have anyone open. Okay. We'll go Old Dominion. There you go. Yeah, that's good. I think that's good. Our hardest games are on the road. That makes sense. Easiest games at home. I like the way the schedule looks. South Carolina and Maryland in the non-con, sandwiched along with Eastern Michigan and Old Dominion at home. First game of the Sun Belt Conference play as well is a rematch of the title game last year against Louisiana. So that'll be a fun one. Good storyline. Arkansas State at home along with Coastal and Georgia State and Western Kentucky. So kind of just flip where we were most of the times last year, except I don't think we played App State. I don't remember if we did or not. So I like the schedule. We moved up quite a bit too, 70, 71, and 69 overalls. So we were like, I think 56s or something all the way across the board before. So I'm happy with the progress. I think too, I'll go ahead and show the recruits just to kind of get a buzz and see who's looking at us. We have some people. We got some people we're number 1 for, but what about stars? Some 3 stars it looks like. No one crazy, but we are heavily a South Carolina team in terms of the roster. So let's look. We got some people maybe that would be open to looking at us. Oh, there's a 4-star. George Dragos. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Dragos. That is a sick name. Okay, let's do this quick. Make it fun. Get this to recommended. And search. That's what I want. We'll go interested in your school. And where's the minimum star? We'll go 4. We had a couple last year, so we'll see what happens. Hey! Scott Schaub from Kahuku, Hawaii. 38th overall recruit in the country. Oh my God. So him, Brian Heinrich, signal caller Sam from Massachusetts. Another running back, Frank Siegler, backfield threat. He is tiny though, 5'10", 163. So maybe he's just a demon with speed. Trent Murphy, a tackle, yes please. Amir Kennedy, Mike, and guard, and then pretty much all, yeah, Ruben Ezek, Kona Luanu, Shakir Matthew. Huh. All right, we got some guys. So we'll throw them on the board. We'll put Colin McClain on the board as well, because that is, we'll scout these guys, and then I will fill up the rest of the board, because these guys all deserve to be scouted, and I'll show you guys live what happens. Anything crazy? No, not. Job is really slow, so everyone's good so far, but nothing's insane. He's only got 86 speed. I would have expected way more. Murphy, good. We'll move you up. Oh, not down there. Whoops, my bad, Murphy. I like his blocking traits. 77, yeah. Kennedy is good, but not what we want at Mike. We'll keep him on the board just in case, because we are first. Scout, there we go. 84, that's more like it. Okay, this is now getting really slow. Scout, thank you. I don't know why it was lagging there. Ruben, 88 speed. That's the top, I think, out of all the running backs we've scouted. And then pretty good left guard, Malcolm Cargile. So very happy. That's a good start to the board, guys. 9 guys that would definitely play, you know, over a lot of people on the team right now and help us continue to build a good foundation. So I'm going to continue to look for some recruits. We got 320 hours left for the off season, but that's where I'm going to wrap it up. I think this is setting up to be another good year 2. I don't want to say better, because last year was insane. Like I said, a lot of one-score losses, one-score games to end the year that ended up being in our favor. That doesn't happen a lot. So, new quarterback too. A lot of new guys on the team, all across the board, offense and defense. So, we'll see what happens. And we don't have any time to get ready for it besides practice, because South Carolina at Williams-Brice Stadium is where we start the season, week 0. So, rivalry game to get out the gates, to introduce us to a lot of new people. Thank you guys, though, for watching this offseason. This one was fun. A lot of surprises, a lot of good, a lot of bad. Good roller coaster ride, I thought. Super pumped for year 2. I hope you guys are too. Comment down below who you think the biggest impact transfer from this class will be. And I won't accept quarterback. I won't accept Jaden Davis, because that's pretty obvious. Either way, just comment something. I'll take anything. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in Williams-Brice Stadium to start year 2. Deuces.